Oh man, I haven't done that. I haven't started off a video in a while with that one. Howdy hi ho everyone, CraptasticJack here, and it is not often I make 2 videos in 2 days. But there is some stuff that I do want to talk about. First off, I'm going to give a massive shout out to my boy Astral in the Craptastic Crew Discord for bringing my attention to this here. We basically have some new information, possibly, and some new possible leaks about Test Drive Unlimited 3, or in this case, Test Drive Solar Crown. So let's deep dive right into this. I just had my Wawa hoagie, so let's just jump right in. Wasn't expecting to make 3 videos this week, but hey, why not? So he posted this in the Discord, which is basically domain information for a domain registered to Nacon, which, if you don't know, is Big Ben Entertainment, the publishing company that we know has the rights to the Test Drive Unlimited name. And they own the register for Test Drive Solar Crown, okay? And we go down here, it's been registered for 36 days, and it expires in 2021. Obviously, it'll be renewed, and it was created and updated on April 6th, so not too long ago here. And its IP location is in Paris, France. As we know, the studio working on Test Drive Unlimited is based in France. I think Big Ben is as well. I could be wrong on that. So that we know. So that makes a lot of sense. And considering that it was purchased a while ago, that's actually not a while ago, like not too long ago. That's actually quite interesting. And we go down to the website here, and it's obviously all in French. But if we translate it over, it says, "Congratulations, your domain, testdrivesolarcrown.com, has been created." So, testdrivesolarcrown.com, I'm going to leave a link to it down below in the description. That is definitely a website. If you're excited for anything Test Drive Unlimited, that is a website you probably want to keep checking back every once in a while. Who knows? We may see something new come to it. We may not. I don't know. So, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown may be the name of the game. It may not be. Game companies do this all the time. They'll register a bunch of domains for games that they may call for games they may release. For example, EA has a register for Need for Speed Underground East. They have a register for Need for Speed Redline. They have a bunch of those things, and I've fallen trapped for some of those in the past. So I'm not going to sit here and say that Test Drive Solar Crown is the name of the game. It may not be. It may be. There is some leaks that I'm going to talk about in just a few seconds that kind of suggest that that's what the name of the game is going to be. But with that name, I don't think that may not be the name. It may be. It may not be. I was kind of hoping it would just be more like a Test Drive Unlimited 3, keeping it simple, short, but you never know. I want to give a shout out to Alex VII. I'm going to leave a link down below to his video in the description. He's the one who broke ground on these leaks, so I want to give him a shout out for that. Basically, there's a Twitter account that has the Test Drive Game. But the name is all weird, and this account joined just this month, and his tweets are protected, and I asked to follow. We'll see if they let me in. You'd figure with Test Drive being a pretty big franchise, you'd think getting this would be quite difficult. It'd probably already be taken. And the fact and this account just joined this month, so I have a feeling that they were able to get the for this. This actually kind of makes me believe that they were able to get the for their game account here. So I have a feeling this may be an actual real legit account. The name, I'm not sure what that's all about. Solid Snake, what? I'm not sure what that's all about, but yeah. This account tweeted a premiere for May 31st, and it just called testing. This could actually be a reveal for the game. May and June is a prime time for game announcements. That would be really quite interesting. I seriously hope that we get an announcement for Test Drive Limited sooner or later. So this is actually, it looks like it's all kind of heating up. And on the YouTube page, you go into the About section, and it says that it's going to be set in southern France and eastern Brazil, which looks like we're going to be getting 2 maps for this game. And this actually goes hand in hand with the leaks that we talked about back in January, where on Reddit the guy said that the game would be taking place in South America. Eastern Brazil, for those of you who don't know, is in South America. So yeah, that's actually looking quite interesting. And then southern France also sounds about right, because the game company is France, and the south of France is a pretty cool driving road area. I mean, that brings me back to my memories of playing Horizon 2. That was a really nice map. So that all kind of like, it's like we're kind of putting the pieces of the puzzle together here. Like, it's actually really quite interesting. So that really all goes in hand. In this leak also on the YouTube page, it also suggests that the name of the game is Test Drive Solar Crown, which is actually, again, that kind of ties into the domain Test Drive Solar Crown and all that. So it's, again, you have to take these with a grain of salt. They could come out and say the next game is called fucking Test Drive Ass Eater or something like that. Like, you never know with domain names, but like, it really looks like all the pieces of the puzzle are coming together here. So Test Drive Solar Crown may just very well end up being the next Test Drive Unlimited game. And we may be seeing that game revealed on May 31st, which is actually sooner than later, which is like 11, 12 days from now, which is actually really cool. And if you guys don't know, the Solar Crown was the racing tournament in Test Drive Unlimited 2. So I wonder what they'll be doing. It looks like they'll probably be kind of going around the tournament, the Solar Crown thing again, and it would be really cool to see them do the Solar Crown sort of like Forzathon or say the Summit from the Crew 2, where there's always something to do, there's always something to come back to and look at. That would be really cool to see. I really hope that they kind of really hone in like live service and everything. In the leaks, they said that they were going to be doing live service, that the ones that we talked about back in January. So I seriously hope those end up true, and I hope that, first off, that they have the resources, the company publishing the game and developing the game, they have the resources to keep live service alive, you know. The companies developing it, they have a bit of a murky track record. Not murky in like a bad way, but more so like their development history isn't the best. They've made some clunkers, but they've also made some pretty alright games. But they're all mainly sim racing games, track racer games, you name it. So this would probably be like one of their first open world games. So we'll have to see how that goes. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Again, check out the video I linked down below in the description from Alex VII. Want to give a massive shout out to him for a lot of this info. Check him out. Looks like he's gonna be doing a lot of Test Drive Unlimited content. So if you're really interested in Test Drive Unlimited content, obviously subscribe to me, but also subscribe to him because he looks like he's doing a lot of content as well. But that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'll catch you guys in my next video. The bad game video that we're talking about, that's coming up later this week. This week's been a big week for like info and shit. But yeah, that's it for me tonight. Have a good one, guys.